Hello everyone, welcome back to Dan's Coffee. So, it's a well-known fact that Vietnam has been doing really well in containing the pandemic. However, this video is not about that. In this video, we're gonna focus on the very current outbreak and how it has affected the life of the manufacturer in Vietnam. Since late April, there has been over 6,000 new cases, and they are from multiple complicated locations such as hospital or school or condominiums, and very dangerously from industrial zone. Some case we can no longer chase for the source of infections. To many people, this number doesn't seem significant, but this fourth wave of outbreak has been the most serious so far in Vietnam. Both of our biggest cities, Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh, got hit. Major industrial provinces like Bắc Ninh and Bắc Giang are seriously affected. Those are where companies like Samsung, Panasonic, and Apple vendors are located. Many local companies are suffering. Workers are on the brink of losing their jobs. This is so serious that on the 9th of June, Vietnam government proposed to postpone the 31st SEA Games. This is equal to the Olympic for Southeast Asian country. Now, let's talk economy, right? The local outbreak is one thing. The heavily disrupted world supply chain is even more dramatic. Copper price has increased for more than 100%, steel price over 70%, and aluminum over 40%. Logistic costs are even more crazy, lack of container as well, and changes are constantly delayed. You can find a lot of information about this from the links in our website. There's no supplier that don't increase the price. There's no supply chain that doesn't have a bottleneck somewhere, and there are times that my work is a constant back-to-back series of negotiations. And I hate to be the carrier of bad news that's just so horrible and energy draining. So, if you're a foreign buyer and you've been trying to contact the local manufacturers, here are a few things that you may have noticed. Some very good suppliers are completely occupied with their current orders, trying to solve the supply chain issues in order just to fulfill those POs, so they won't be able to accommodate to any new orders or just even to give you a quotations. They're definitely not in a position to give any promises. Some others are shrinking their production, waiting for the material market to stable down or until the customer actually accept the new market standard pricing. Some will enter survival mode. They are getting a lot more short-sighted. They will ask for a huge amount of down payment. They make no promises on on-time delivery. They also prefer to quote X work, and the validity of their quotation became very short. Well, we can't really blame those manufacturers because the material seller actually change their prices on a daily basis. Sometimes the morning price and the afternoon price are already different. They always require for cash before delivery, and sometimes even with cash, they don't want to take in big orders. So, if this situation continues or even get escalated, Vietnamese manufacturers may be missing out a lot of opportunities. While the developed countries are on a good track with their vaccination program, the economy is getting better, consumer demands are at record high, there is certainly many opportunities for Vietnam manufacturers. However, if we don't stretch ourselves a little bit more, and if we don't take some more risk, we might miss out those opportunities. As you can see over here, this is a WhatsApp message from a Fortune 500 strategic director sending to me, and there are actually many other Western companies who want to be able to come to Vietnam, they want to visit the factory, they want to be able to conduct audits of those factories, and this is actually a very important aspect of manufacturing business. Some of them even want to create a so-called ecosystem of suppliers in Vietnam. I myself believe that Vietnam manufacturers will be able to capitalize on those opportunities. The government is paying special attention to the manufacturing sectors. Mass testings have been conducted for every outbreak locations, especially for the industrial zones. Vaccination is encouraged and prioritized. After less than 2 weeks, most factories are able to resume to their productions. Cross-country travel is actually one of the key requirements for manufacturing business growth. There has been some announcement about shortening quarantine period for vaccinated individuals to 7 days, reduced from a standard 21 days. And there's also some discussion about IATA travel pass. So again, despite the current hardships, I strongly believe Vietnam is still one of the best locations you can be right now, either looking for a supplier or just to travel. Last but not least, I don't work for the government and I'm definitely not getting anything out of this. However, I would still like to contribute a little bit and spread some word about this topic. The link below is from our Ministry of Health website. It's a fund for COVID-19 vaccine donation, a program initiated by our Prime Minister. So there's so much collective effort has been put in by the governments, by the company, and of course by the individuals. So I strongly believe that together we're gonna win this. In the video description, we put together a list of links to the information mentioned in this video, should you want to do further research. And this is also the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, stay safe out there, my friend.